3829.
I'm Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri. For more information on how to pay delinquent property taxes, visit our website, treasurer.waynecounty.com, or call us at 313-224-5990. We're here to help.
The wives are treated differently, and unmarried women are treated a certain way, and they're cast aside and cast away. I've seen it. I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I've been unmarried, I've been married, and I've seen how people are treated. I've seen it. I've been treated away. I've had friends who were married when I was unmarried, and we've had to deal with and overcome people saying things like, hey, I don't think you should hang out with her because she's unmarried, and just all of these different things. And so at the end of the day, this is not anything that God had intended, right? God wanted us to be not separatists, but if we're all a community, we're supposed to learn and grow, right? If I'm married and I have a friend who's not married, how would they learn? Like, there are some things that you just actually have to see, right? So we want people to go in, we want people to succeed, we want them to excel in marriage, but keeping marriage on lockdown is not quite, I feel like that ain't the way to go, right? Like I said, I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Like, I think what we doing nowadays is not okay, right? So again, like I was talking about marriage being a status symbol. So in many, like I said, black spaces and churches and all of that, you got, marriage is an achievement, single becomes a still waiting, I'm still waiting, and all of this. And we've confused it with accomplishment, right? We think a wedding means a covenant, right? And let me put a little caveat right here. Just because for those that desire marriage and you maybe are not married yet, don't get discouraged. Don't think because the person next to you on the left side or the right side, in front of you, behind you, just because they've got married before you, that does not mean that God is, forgotten about you. That doesn't mean that God isn't thinking about you. It doesn't mean that even that person is actually entering into a covenant, right? Because that's something totally different. People can get married and still not have an understanding of what that means and what covenant means, right? So don't get discouraged about that. And we get so caught up on the superficial, right? Oh, I'm having a big wedding, or I got a big ring, or all of these things that are very, 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 very superficial, right? And they don't equal success, right? They don't equal that necessarily that God is in it. But yet, when we see these things, these are the things that we tend to magnify, right? We tend to make, because the first thing when our girlfriends tell us that they're engaged, when we say, girl, let me see the ring. let me see the ring, see the ring. So we play into this, and if the bigger the ring, you know, oh, he did good. You know, if it's small, it's, oh, you know, I remember this was years ago. I had a girlfriend who had gotten married, and her husband were young, and she had her ring, and it wasn't big, but like the diamond wasn't big. And so there was an older lady who looked at her ring and said, and she said, "Oh, let me see your ring." And she literally put her hand, she grabbed my friend's hand and literally lifted it up to her eye and was like, "Oh, like that's cute," or something like that. You know, then it's like, so we minimize somebody's effort, and it's like, is a marriage about a ring? You know, why do we make it as if it is some elitist thing, right? It's not that. Like, we gotta doing that, and we gotta stop looking down on people. And those of us, those that, well, I'm divorced, okay, but for people who are married and who look down on people who are unmarried, we gotta stop doing that. You gotta stop saying, you know, stuff like, at least he chose me, I got chose, right? We got to stop saying, you know, well, ain't nobody married you, or how come you ain't married yet. You know, we got to stop saying that, because sometimes, like I said, depending on where somebody's values are, maybe that's not what they want to do, right? Some people just honestly don't want to get into marriage. They don't want to get into it for their own reasons, right? And whatever reasons, that those can be plenty, right? Sometimes, you know, people not healed, and people still scarred, and people afraid, and all of that. So we're not talking about that. So that's fine. But there are people that don't want to. So when we try to weaponize it against somebody else, and they legit may not want to do that, they're probably saying, girl, I don't want that, because they may looking at your husband, your king, who you think is the baddest thing ever. They may be sitting at him, looking at him saying, girl, I would rather be by myself. I would rather be by myself to deal with that. I don't want to have nobody controlling. I don't want to have nobody this, that, and the other. I would rather be alone than to be with him. So we got to stop doing that. Let's stop doing that. And I'm just looking at my notes, y'all, because I'm trying to make sure I don't get everything out that I wanted to get out. Because, here's the deal, too. Being chosen by a man is not the same thing as being chosen by God. And granted, it is flattering. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good to be seen in that way if you desire that. It feels good to be seen as desirable. It feels good to be seen as somebody who a man could look at and want to build something with you. Yes, that feels great. I'm not downplaying that. Yes, it feels great. However, we have to stop doing that as if that is the ultimate thing. Like, we're going through life to be chosen by this person, and that's where the elitist stuff comes in. We're going through this life to build, and to build community, to build families. That's how the world becomes a better place to exist in, when we have a good, when we come from a good family nucleus, when we come from father and mom in the same house with our siblings, and we're learning community, we're learning how to sacrifice, we're learning how to love, we're seeing examples of a marriage play out. So when we go out into the world, we can reciprocate that same thing. You see how that works? That was the importance and the significance of why God established marriage. Not to sit on your hoity-toity seat as, oh, I'm a wife, you not. Somebody wanted me, they didn't want you. Like, that's not it. That's the wrong spirit. And trust me, just as God gave you a marriage, he can take it. You can lose it just as quick as you got it, right? Having a nasty spirit and a wrong attitude, right? Because if you nasty to everybody out in public, what did your spouse have to deal with? And speaking of what spouses have to say, right, we're going to bring on, after our commercial, we're going to bring on Mr. Keith Williams, the owner and the man behind everything here at Courageous Detroit Network. And he's going to talk with us so we get that man's perspective on how they view marriage and what they look for in a wife. Okay, so be back in a minute. That's good.
take care of you. When everyone else around you fails, He will take care of you. Looking for peace of mind, trying to make it through those trying times, depending on worldly things, not knowing what tomorrow brings. When you've done all that you can do and you need to make it through, just hold on and don't give up. Your hand He will hold and give you much trust. I dare you to put your trust in Him and don't give up. He will, you're safely through, yeah. He will take care of you. When everyone else around you fails, I know that He will take care of you. I know He will see you through. He will take care of you. I know He will see you through. Everyone else around you fails, He will take care of you. You can make it if you can take it. Just hold on and don't give up. You will win anyhow. Yeah. Stand anyhow. Stand anyhow. Just hold on. Don't give up. Don't give in. You can make it. You can take it. I know you can. Yeah. He will. Yeah, 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 yeah. Everyone else around you, He will take care. Yes, He will. Yes, He will. Yes, He will. I know that He will.
Detroit, stand courageous. It's your hour, your voice. I'm Keith Williams. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, from the heart of the city, rising strong each day, we lift our voices up and won't be turned away. Truth in every story, hope in every line, walking boldly forward
Welcome back to I Could Be Wrong, but I Doubt It podcast with me, your host, LaShawna Renee. And I have with me the Mr. Keith D. Williams of the Courageous Detroit Network. Yes, clap it up. Thank you so much for joining me today, Mr. Keith.
And I'm happy to be sitting next to a wonderful lady
Thank you.
with a wonderful vision.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, we're talking about marriage today,
Yes.
right?
Something I know about.
Yeah, you know a little something about that, right?
Yes.
And how long have you been married, Mr. Keith?
I've been with my wife since 38 years, and we got married in 1997.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing. So with that said, you've been married 38. You've been together 38 years.
38 years.
Okay, that's a long time.
Yes, because it all started in high school.
Okay.
And I tell the story. In 1963, I was going to Fitzgerald from the first to the third grade.
Mm-hmm.
And they started this cross-district busing back in those days.
Right.
Because in the African American community, the schools were getting overpopulated.
Okay.
And Detroit was still 85% white, 95% white.
Yeah.
And they bused me all the way over to Edgewater Park. At the time, it was a school called McKinney I went to from
Okay.
the third to the sixth grade. Then from the sixth grade to the ninth grade, I went to Metatol on Edinburgh.
Okay.
And then from Edinburgh to Evergreen to Henry Ford.
Okay.
And I tell the story, along that journey, I did not know my wife was on one of those streets,
Wow.
Hartwell.
Wow.
My bus had to go through Schaefer,
Uh-huh.
had to go through Greenfield,
Yeah.
had to go through the Southfield Freeway,
Yeah.
not knowing,
You were passing your wife.
passing my wife.
Wow. Look at God.
Okay, and the thing is this. My niece, from my brother's engagement or relationship, had a daughter named Taria. Her mother went to Bovian with my wife, and she was always talking about Kathy. And so, when I was in high school, I tried to knock on her door one time.
You just gonna go straight to the door.
I went to the door,
You didn't call her, Mr. Keith.
and it didn't happen. She didn't want no parts of it. And then, after I went through my maturity, maturity perspective,
Yeah.
went off to college and all this other stuff, Henry Ford had their 20-year class reunion. And we started dancing. Numbers was exchanged, and the rest is history.
Okay, well, I graduated. Well,
Yeah.
that's our alma mater. I went to
Brown
Henry
and Gold.
Ford. Yeah.
Sweet brown and gold.
Sweet brown and gold.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
So I guess I need to go. I've never been to a Henry Ford class reunion. Never been to anything. Not the alumni.
should.
I know. I guess I'm gonna have to go because maybe my husband might show up there.
Yeah.
Maybe he there.
You may get a blessing. You may get a blessing.
He might be there. I
You
don't
never know. You never, and then you may connect with somebody who would like you back in the day.
Yeah.
That could happen.
It could
Look at
happen.
me and my wife.
I know. I'm getting inspired. I mean, it could.
Cause you never know in the journey of life
That's fair.
who you gonna run into.
That's fair.
Who's gonna have the same ideas that
Yeah,
you have.
yeah.
The same. It ain't perfect. Marriage is a perfect situation.
No. But so let me get your perspective on this. So as I was talking earlier, right? Women tend to. I know men's perspective tend to be a little different about marriage, right? Generally speaking, not every man, but generally speaking, women tend to weaponize marriage against each other, right? Men tend to pick, overall, like, oh, you got the ball and chain, or, oh, you getting married, the wife, you can't do this. No, like, what is your perspective on how men view marriage, or what they... Two questions. So what do men gain? Because there's a retired basketball player. He said that marriage is for poor men or old men. Because I
disagree with that.
okay. What's your
My thing is, we try to achieve a perfect union
okay?
in marriage,
Yeah.
but it never becomes
Yeah.
perfect.
Right.
But marriage is a commitment.
Yeah.
Marriage is a partnership.
Yes.
And marriage is stick-to-itiveness. What I mean by that is that
Yeah.
through the ups and downs and through the in-betweens, can you withstand what could cause a pitfall?
You said a word that I haven't heard in a while, because we really don't say in a while, the stick-to-itiveness.
Yes.
That is lacking. We don't have that. So when you think about marriage, like you said, we got to be committed.
Yes.
You're in a committed relationship.
Yes.
Without stick to it. How you if you don't have that, I'ma stick with this. Cause now the mentality is, oh, you don't do something I like, you know, you're not paying my bills, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. Bye. We tend to we'll walk away.
See, the thing is, we got to put things in perspective.
Yes.
We don't own each other.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
Ownership is like, this is mine.
Absolutely.
Okay. This is a union that's been brought together by God.
Yes.
And the vows that go along with
Yes.
it. And out of that, hopefully, you raise children.
Mm-hmm.
And through that happens, raising children, you raise up each other.
Right. Oh,
Okay.
that's good.
You know, and so when you're raising up each other together, you may have a happy ending. It's that happy union is what we strive for.
Absolutely.
You can't let material or let egos get in the way of prosperity.
That's good. So I want to pick your brain on this. You just brought up a very good point. You mentioned how in marriage, the one of the goals to be successful is lifting each other up.
Yes.
Right. What does that look like? How does a man lift up his wife, and how does a wife lift up her husband to have a successful union?
So we got to do personal inventory.
Okay, come on now.
The dislikes and the likes.
Yes.
What do you like? What's your career or goals?
Yes.
You know, first when you get past the physical attraction,
Right.
the hugging and all that other stuff, then the reality attraction comes in. How do we sustain this? Back in those days when my beautiful mother was with my father, they just made babies, and they went through that whole traditional marriage component.
Right.
Now you got all these other things at the table.
That's yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
When my mother went to work, she was supplementing
Yeah.
because we had a big family.
Right.
Now we got careers involved.
Right.
And it takes a strong and sturdy man to be able to understand that your wife has another life
Yeah. Outside of you.
outside of you.
Yeah. And okay. Cause that's a thing.
Yes.
Right. That's a thing. And that's that's a huge component as to what they call modern women today,
Yes.
why they don't want to marry, because they feel like if I get married, then this husband is going to require me to dumb down, right? He's going to tell me my career, or him, you know, I'm going to be faced with having to make this hard decision. So therefore, I just decide not to do that because I feel like that's the compromise that I'm not willing to do. So what do you say to the men, well, to the women who feel like that's their, you know, that they have to do that? So are you saying, are there some men out here in 2025, about to be 2026, that are strong enough, healed enough to support a career woman and not give her an ultimatum to being at home, quote unquote, barefoot and pregnant, versus, babe, we can both go out here and go after our dreams, go after our goals. We can both do that.
In my case,
Okay.
my wife is an elected official.
Yes.
When we found out some years ago that the Wayne County Clerk's job was available, I went to my brother-in-law and said, why not Kathy? Then instead of said, why not Keith?
Right. Oh, that's
Okay. I said, why not Kathy? And so I went on a journey with her,
yeah.
and she got elected by
Yeah.
700 votes.
Yeah.
I helped her with her career, with my opportunities that I had gathered through my journey.
Yeah.
I made sure that was available to her, and she became successful.
Okay.
And then I went and got myself elected.
Okay.
So
you pushed her first.
she went first, and I went second.
Okay.
And then when I lost, she's still out there.
Yeah.
But I just chose another pathway.
Right. Right.
Okay. I got a book coming out. Unseated.
Shameless plug.
Unseated. Unseated. Not defeated.
Unseated.
Unseated.
Not defeated.
Not defeated.
I like that.
I found my voice.
I like that.
Unseated when I lost. I was not defeated.
Right.
I got defeated.
Right.
But I went on another trajectory of life.
And found your voice.
I found my voice. Entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Dealing with kids.
Yeah.
That being elected afforded me a space.
Yeah.
That I met a lot of people on this journey.
Right.
And I made some mistakes, but I also got a lot of rewards out of this. And I respect my wife's space, and hopefully she respects my space.
Yeah. You said something very important too when you, first of all, awesome. Hats off to you for just being an awesome man and supporting your wife in the way that you do. But you said something about taking self-inventory, right? For a lot of men, and we can pick this up too after our break, but I want you to think about what does that look like for a man, black men specifically, right? Because we tend to struggle a little bit with the healing journey, with therapy and mental health and all of that stuff, to be able to, because sometimes, I mean, literally, I know this is probably an overused saying, but we literally cannot pour from an empty cup, right? So I can't pour, and I imagine even, I'm not a man, but I imagine even with me and you guys can't pour from an empty cup, right? You can't give somebody else something that you don't have, right? If you don't love yourself, if you don't have self-love, how, you know what I mean? Like, how could you love your spouse, you know?
See, to me, it's how you raise, how you've been raised.
Okay.
I had a mother and father.
Yes.
My father wasn't perfect. So I saw for myself.
Yeah.
He did some things I said I would never do.
Yeah.
I would never bring alcohol into my relationship.
Yeah.
Because I saw what it did to my father. And he paid for it at the end with his health. So if a man is not strong physically or mentally, he's no good to the family.
That's good.
He's no good to the marriage.
That's good.
And a wife can't do that. He has to do that for himself.
That's good. So we're gonna pause just right there because I want to dig a little bit more into that because that's so important. And so we're gonna go on a quick commercial break, but I also wanted to just put in, so this conversation and this journey, some of you may not know, but I also am a pastor, and so I pastor the Meeting Place. We have services in Southfield every third Friday of the month, and so next Friday we'll be having services. And so this type of stuff is important because at the Healing Place, you can come get healing, you can come get a word, you can come get prayer, you can come get a prophetic word. I am also a prophet. So all of those things, it's important because at the end of the day, God wants us healed, God wants us whole and healthy, because we cannot be successful in the world, on our jobs, and anything without being healed and healthy, right? So the flyer is there for you guys to see. November the 21st from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. We will be in there teaching and preaching the word of God. It's going to be a great message this Friday. And so I invite you all to come. It is not a women's church. It's not a women's ministry. It is a church and a ministry for all, for us to come and meet with the Father. So you are welcome to come. So we will be right back after this commercial break.
Rick! Man, listen, I'm sorry, brother. Sorry. Yeah. They booked you on the wrong night.
What do you mean the wrong night?
It's hip hop night. It's the wrong crowd, man.
Look, is the band here?
Yeah, they're in the back with the background singers.
Let's do this.
Let's do. What? Dang it.
All right, everybody, coming to the stage, we have Rick Dorn.
Incredible, awesome God. We love you. Incredible, amazing God. We praise you.
Come on and lift your hands all over this place.
Incredible,
Sing it out.
awesome God. Say, we love you. We love you. Incredible, amazing God.
Every time I look around,
You keep on doing great things for me. Yeah. You keep on giving me the victory. Hey, the victory. Great things. You keep on doing great. Incredible, awesome God.
Oh, man.
See, I told you, there's no such thing as a wrong crowd.
You right, Rick. You were right, man. And you know what? It was a great show.
God always does great things.
Amen, amen. Well, speaking of great things, we got a great schedule, okay? You know you got Bishop T.D.
Hi, family. Welcome back to the I Could Be Wrong podcast, but I doubt it, with your host, LaShawna Renee, and also with my guest here, Mr. Keith D. Williams. So we were just talking about, so I know I talked a little bit when I opened up about, women and how we looked at marriage, but I'm also not a lesbian, and I, love our black men. So I want us to help our brothers as well, right? And you said something during the break, and I ain't gonna misquote it because I don't want to mess it up, but I want you to say it.
You see what you may not. You see what you may not see.
You said what's in your eyes.
What's in your eyes?
Uh-huh.
Say it again.
What's in your eyes may not be.
See what you see.
Yeah.
What's in your eyes may not be what you see.
Okay, now we got to unpack that.
Yeah.
We got to unpack that.
Yeah.
So what's in your eye may not be what you see.
You may see this person. I see this gorgeous woman. I said, she's gorgeous. She's smart. And, and I would like to get her number and be with her.
Okay.
And then as you attempt to do make all those arrangements.
Yeah.
Then you get the number, then you start listening to conversations.
Okay.
You gotta get the conversations going, and you gotta listen.
Yeah.
Because when you're listening, people are talking, and they're gonna tell you about themselves. Okay. And then I learned something my father told me, and my mother told me this. When you date a lady, go to their house.
Check for that kitchen and bathroom.
Well, that's one
part of it.
That's part of that. That's the growth. That's the growth. If a woman got a refrigerator and a raggedy bathroom and look up under the bed, you want to go in the other direction. Okay, but I'll give you a good example. One day when I was in my exploratory moments.
Exploratory moments. Okay, that's what we calling it. Okay.
I met this young
He
lady.
gonna polish it up. He gonna make it sound real good. Did y'all hear that? So when a man is in his what phase, they call it exploratory moment. Oh, we picked up what you put down.
Yeah.
So he was okay. I just want to.
I met this young lady. And I went to her house, and one of her brothers was climbing on the wall.
Her brothers. Okay.
Yeah,
Younger siblings.
Some form of schizophrenia.
Oh, okay.
And she was gorgeous. And I said to myself, maybe if I fall in love, we get married.
Yeah.
The chances are, the history,
could
penetrate into the future.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Then your kid could be climbing up the wall.
Climbing up the wall.
Absolutely.
And that was, if I was in a godly moment instead of an exploratory moment, I should have saw through that.
Okay.
But I didn't get my chance to see through that.
Okay.
I didn't let the beauty get in my way.
Okay.
I let the realization of life get in my way. And I backed off.
I read this book, and I think I understand 1,000% what you're saying, and I'm going to add to that. So this book I read, I think it was called, I know the book title. I'm double second guessing the author, but it was called Beyond Boundaries. And in the book, it said that love is not blind, desire is.
That's the same seed.
So just to what you were saying is when you saw this, you didn't have blinded desire, right? Desire is blind, not love. So you were able to look at this young man crawling up the wall in a schizophrenic, behavior and say, whoa, I think you're beautiful. I think great things about you, but I just don't want this for my future, right? Sometimes we become blinded by desire, the desire of, right, being married, the desire of having children, the desire of changing our last name. All of these things, we become blinded by that. So what we see in our eyes is not really what we seeing,
really see.
right? So we become blinded by that desire to say, oh, no, I still will still go past it. And then you wonder when you start having kids, then your children are having issues. And then you're like, oh, wait, I was blinded by my desire to be married, that I pushed past all that. So I love what you're saying is use your head, right? Use your, think. God gave us all a level of knowledge and common sense, right? Use that when you out here about to pick a spouse, right? And even for men, right?
Yeah. There may be some exorcist moments.
Exorcist
moments. Because a person may show a side of you can be detrimental.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? He will come out another bag. Where did this come from? Okay? And so to me, we have to be honest.
Absolutely.
The first thing in a relationship, just be honest.
Yes.
And then you need to do inventory of her life, or it's his life. Mm-hmm. You need to go by the house, meet the mother, meet the father, meet the whole infrastructure.
Yes.
Even then, go on a family journey with them.
Yeah.
And meet the cousins,
right,
and see if you want to be a part of that.
Absolutely.
You know, we can choose our direction.
Now hold on. Now you really not messing people up now, because I do believe.
Don't let circumstances choose your direction.
That's good.
You can choose. You can choose the road you want to go down. That's up to you.
That's fair.
But don't let somebody else choose your direction for you.
That's fair. So, men, what would you say to black men in 2025, 2026? What are their benefits of getting married?
One, to me, first for the men, and I have three things.
Yes.
3 words.
Yes.
Healthy, wealthy, and wise. First,
Okay.
you got to be healthy.
Okay.
He's got to be wise.
Okay.
And he's got to be wealthy.
Okay.
Wealthy is be able to financially take care of circumstances.
Okay.
That when you bring somebody into your life, as one,
Right.
and she gets sick, or she gets going to some kind of situation financially,
Right.
you got to be there,
Right.
to heal,
Right.
until she heals,
Right.
And so, to me, to a brother, if you want longevity,
Yes.
if you want some stability, then marriage could be for you.
Okay.
If you out there still fishing,
Exploring.
exploring,
Okay.
you can always go to explore.
Yeah.
And you'll bring that to a way when you finally find somebody that you want to live the rest of your life with.
Yeah.
You can still be in an exploratory moment.
Gotcha.
And a football coach once told me this. I says, why do you win so much? This was his words. I fish on my own shores first. He don't go out.
Meaning he don't cheat on his wife.
Yes. He fish on his own shores first.
Yeah.
Okay. Temptation is strong.
Yeah.
Two people not knowing could be attracted to each other.
Right.
Okay. But you have to keep things in perspective. In a marriage, you got to
Yes.
keep things in perspective. You said, for rich or for poor, for sickness and the health, to death do us part.
Yes.
And that should be the ultimate goal.
Yeah. Okay. So for men in 2025,
Check yourself.
check yourself.
Grow up.
I think a lot of them are stuck. I think
Well,
a lot
you
of them
never-
are stuck.
Nobody ever went to a, shit, I didn't know how to be a husband. I saw what my mother and father
Yeah.
went. But then when you take the role of your mother and father,
Yeah, because y'all two different people. It's not gonna work.
that's why I'm saying get an understanding of your environment
Absolutely.
before you delve off into those environments.
Absolutely. That's good. I know that in these days, you know, and I wanted to get your perspective because, you know, you have a lot of black women who are beautiful, educated, successful.
They could be exorcists.
No, that are healed. They're just not good on paper.
No, I like that. They're not good on paper.
They're not just good on paper, right? They're healed. They've actually went to therapy. They're women of God. They pray. They, you know, they are self-aware. They know when they need to work on stuff. And you got these type of women out here unmarried because men have the mindset of they're going to lose something, right? And the man may not even have anything, and this is a crazy thing. They may not be wealthy or have a lot of stuff, but the Bible says that he that finds a wife finds a good thing, right? And gets favor from the Lord, obtains favor from the Lord. So even things that, so when a man takes a wife, you're getting favor from God. You can't buy that. That means opportunity. That means business opportunities. That means new businesses. That means new money. That means promotion. That means so many other things, but where you can get something, but they have like literally $2.37 that they worried about somebody coming to get. And it's like, sir, you got $2.37. Why wouldn't you want to come together with a wife to build your $2.37 into $5.37? Like, I don't understand, you know. So it's like, but to hear your perspective is great, to tell them like, hey, like, let's come together, like, let's build community, let's, you know, it's so you can build her and she can build you. Like, it's a reciprocal thing, right? It's not a one-sided thing.
I'm leaving you with this one.
Yes.
1,000-mile journey begins with a single step.
Okay.
First, you got to take the step. And
yes.
Go on the journey together.
I like that. I like that.
And then the last portion of this, it's not how many steps you take, it's the quality of the footprints you leave behind.
Yes, that's good
that's
too.
That's to your kids.
Yeah.
To your grandkids.
Yes.
Leaving a legacy.
Yes.
You know, we all want to be in a loving, wholesome, financially rewarding situation.
Yeah.
There's going to be some rough times.
Absolutely.
But just like Peter was on the boat in the storm.
Oh, come on now.
And he says, and then everybody, Peter, Peter, Peter. Mm-hmm. And they say, he without faith.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You got faith.
Yeah.
You can get through a multitude of things.
Yeah. I like that you said, when you talked about one step, taking one step and then going on that journey.
Yes.
Right. I love that because, you know, this episode we talked about marriage, you know, what God intended, right. You know, how we misuse it and what God intended. And so that really made it very, very practical, right? Just to take a step. The journey is enjoyable, right? You'll grow together, you'll learn together, you'll experience things together, but you're doing it together with the support of your person, right?
I'm just gonna say this to you. When me and my wife go to dinner, mm-hmm. and I watch how she positioned herself in the car.
Yeah.
And I've said to myself, she feels safe.
Yeah.
She feels comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And she knows what I'm doing, I'm going to take care of her.
Right.
That's the ultimate goal.
Well, all right. And on that, thank you, Mr. Keith. Thank you so much for joining. This was awesome. I really enjoyed your perspective. Like, this was really, really, really good.
You want me to ever come back?
I always want you to come back. This was really awesome. So thank you all so much for joining me for my first episode of I Could Be Wrong, but I doubt it. So with your host, me, LaShawna Renee, and please join me. I will be back the first Friday in December. I don't know the date, but it is the first Friday in December. But I will be posting a flyer if you follow me on social media. Authentically LaShawna Renee on Instagram and LaShawna Renee on Facebook. You will definitely get that information, and you can definitely look on the Courageous Detroit Network, and we have all the information as well. We also have a Courageous Detroit holiday celebration coming up next Saturday. Yes. So excited about that. So we will be here from 4 to 7 7 p.m. We're going to have some music, some live streaming. We're going to have a chef. So it's going to be awesome. So come on through, celebrate with us, and we'll have a wonderful time. And just come wrap up the end of the year with us celebrating. Come see all of the awesome things that we got going on in the studio, guys. Like, it is really amazing. Come check us out. So we will be here again November 22nd from 4 to 7 p.m. here at what's the address? 12901 Auburn?
Auburn Street.
12901 Auburn Street in the great city of Detroit. So come hang out with us. And so until next time, also, I am a local realtor in the Metro Detroit area. You will also see my flyer there as well. So please, if you know anybody that is buying a home, selling a home, wants to invest, or even if you're looking to someone looking to lease a property, I can help with that as well. So give me a call. My contact information is there on the screen, and you can email me or call me, and I will be so happy to assist you. So with that said, thank you so much again, Detroit. I love you guys, and have a blessed Saturday. Bye.
I was throwing some nuggets out there, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Right here.
So if somebody see this,
Like you was
if somebody see, how many did you have this on Facebook? How many were?
Oh, I don't know. We're still live.
Yeah, that was real good. Thank you. That was good.